Yo, this is the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, and we about to have that real talk. My man GS, let's go.
With the 26th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Jerome Williams from Georgetown University.
And Jerome Williams, the Junkyard Dog, off the beautiful.
Impressive fashion, Jerome Williams.
Jerome.
Williams takes it strong to the rack with the flush.
This is your boy GS, and this is that Real Talk with GS, man. And we have a special guest in the building today, and it is Jerome Junkyard Dog Williams, man. What's up, man?
What's up, GS? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, I've been good, man. Just been rocking and rolling. Been a hot summer.
Yeah.
It's been hot.
It's definitely been a hot summer. You do a lot of traveling, man.
That's right. Big three, man. You got me out here traveling, man. Got it going. So
We
know.
We definitely gonna get in there. So you've been in the league 9 years.
Yeah.
You played with Vince Carter in his prime. You played with Grant Hill in his prime.
That's right.
How was your journey to the NBA, and then also playing with guys of this caliber?
Man, the journey was crazy because before all that, it started at Montgomery Junior College. And I had just hit a growth spurt, after a few prayers, for 7 inches, the Lord answered my prayers. So I hit a growth spurt, and I was at junior college, working my way through, paying for school, paying for my books, and Coach John Thompson came and watched me play on the playground.
That's
Pickup ball. And he was like, gotta have you. Got this new kid coming in, between you and him and All-American Othello Harrington, I think we can be something special.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, who's the guy you got coming in? He was like, Allen Iverson. It's like, never heard of him.
AI.
AI, Bubba Chuck.
Yeah.
So, you have a chance to play with a Hall of Famer early on in your career, and you're like, wow, you're getting a chance to see greatness at a young age. Crippling speed, accurate jump shot, really, phenomenal ball handler with the ball in traffic, taking bumps and bruises and being able to finish at the rim. It's amazing. And then to be drafted, the first pick for the Detroit Pistons in '96 was a huge blessing. That was a huge draft. That was one of the most famous drafts in NBA history in terms of the amount of Hall of Famers, All-Stars, MVPs that were in that draft. When Kobe Bryant is the last pick in the lottery and Steve Nash doesn't even make the lottery, and those are multiple MVPs of the league, it's something special. Like
That was real basketball back then.
Real basketball. Jermaine O'Neal getting picked like 18, 19. I mean, all-star, franchise player. So, it was special to have a career in the NBA where it spans 9 years, and I was blessed throughout that whole process and the different teams that I played on. Detroit Pistons, my dog pound got started, and playing with Grant Hill, and having the excitement of being the former Bad Boys and then turning into the new Pistons, and then getting traded to Toronto, where the dog pound, my Canadian dog pound, exploded.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you about that. So where did the Junkyard Dog moniker come from? How did you get that name?
Man, I got the name from Rick Mahorn, who's a head coach here in the Big Three. His team is on top, Trilogy. But Rick was my vet, my rookie year, took me under his wing, gave me a lot of tricks on defense, what to do, how to do it, and taught me what it takes to be a professional in the NBA. He was 40 years old, and he had almost a 19, 20-year career up until that point. I watched him growing up playing for the Bullets, watching the Bullets in my hometown, so a lot of respect for him and Joe Dumars and Grant Long, some of the other vets on the team, and just, they just made sure that I understood. So when I did what they asked me to do and showed them I was a hard worker, they nicknamed me the Junkyard Dog for my hard work, tenaciousness on defense, and no holds barred approach to the game.
And see, back then, man, you got a name because of the hustle or the hard work you put in. Today, they giving themselves names.
Right. It doesn't count though. If you give yourself a name, or Uncle Whoop-de Whoop gives you a name. That stuff. The vets know, and the Hall of Famers know, And the real OGs of the NBA know that, you have to be tagged by an NBA player. You ask Shaq, you ask Dr. J, you ask Iceman, you ask Clyde the Glide, who certain players' nicknames are. If they haven't stamped it and haven't approved it, it's like the basketball gods, man. You still have to go through an initiation phase for that name. It doesn't just, it won't count to us. If it don't count to us, it just really doesn't count. It's just like Rucker Park. You have to bless the court and they'll give you a name. They'll give you a new name or they'll continue with the name that you already have. And
I
like Easy Money Sniper, he got his name from Rucker Park.
Yeah, I remember, man, back in the day, guys would have to go to Rucker Park to get a name or to even be respected in the NBA. And Rucker Park was where the local people came and played at. And like today, a lot of guys bypass.
That's right.
They play little pickup ball.
They have no street cred. No. See, I took my NBA name, then I had it re-stamped at Rucker Park. I went to Rucker Park, played, won the championship with Ron Artest and Fat Joe. Yes, okay. And got my name stamped. So they didn't even give me a new name. They just said, no, you are the Junkyard Dog. We respecting the dog pound in New York. Rucker Park Live. You got it. So that's how you get stamped. You got to get the hood to do it, hood to stamp it, the league, the basketball guys of the NBA to stamp it, and that's the beauty of real nicknames in the NBA.
So you in the NBA 9 years. You get the name Junkyard Dog. You played with some great players. Was it anybody growing up that you idolized? Like you was like, I want to pattern my game after this person, or you had a couple of things that they did that you liked that you wanted to incorporate into your game?
Well, growing up, I love Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. Guys that walking double doubles, and I couldn't be as thick as Charles, right? So I'm looking at Scottie like, yes, I can do that. Dennis Rodman, yes. Love Magic Johnson, what he was able to do. Dr. J, Iceman. These guys are the ones that I was like, man, I could pattern my game. I'm kind of thin, but I can do some things. Got a little bit of handles and this and that. So I just enjoy watching those guys be dynamic with the ball, and then also, taking pages out of their book with what they did off the court. Dr. J, constant professional. Dennis Rodman, pushing the envelope a little bit. That's how I created the Junkyard Dog mascot. My brother Johnny, he had an idea, and I was like, let's roll with that. And the kids love it, and the fans love it. And only player in NBA history to have his own mascot. You can see him right here in the Big Three. He's out there. The dog's still doing his thing, throwing out T-shirts. In dog years, he's like 140.